and it's going to be Steelers-Cardinals. Weird. The AFC side, pretty predictable all the way up. You could have had the Titans, but I didn't. I had the Ravens beating the Titans. A lot of people had the Steelers. A lot of people saw the Colts not going far. You know, that shaped up. The NFC, Eagles and Cardinals. You had the Eagles and Cardinals. And then you have the Cardinals. I don't know what to do anymore. But what I do know, are you going to be okay? Yes. Good. Is when one cuts their finger on an item or an object, that they get hurt. And when you miss work, you get hurt. Oh, yes, Mr. Producer. All right, you getting a hold of him? Okay, that's great news. We're rolling right now. Cameras are on and shirts are off, and one shirt, thankfully.
Yeah.
And okay, so we'll be there. Let's get him. Let's get him live. All right, I'll put him on right now. Alrighty. Let's see what we get. All right. Let's speak up. Hello, are you there? Are you there, buddy? Speak up.
Hey, kids.
There he is.
Good to be back. I recovered from my major deuce. No rectal bleeding, thank God. That's over the top. Just censor that. So, and I got fired, so I don't have a real job anymore. So I got to go back to doing this lame. Well, it's not lame. I mean, it's fun. So I should say that with a smile on my face. It's fun. It's fun. And I recovered from getting beaten up by a 5-year-old who just happened to be my niece. But it was a tough cookie, let me tell you. But I'm a pretty tough cookie myself. I don't break like none of those sissy chocolate chip cookies. I'm a monster cookie. Monster. All right. Speaking of monster, we got football. Great football game. Start with the AFC or AFC for those who don't know what that means. And you get Pittsburgh. I picked them to go all the way and win it, so I'm happy to see that they beat Baltimore. It was a good game, lots of good hits. One of the hardest hitting games I've seen all year, so that was good. Except for Will McGahee, who had, well, you know the story. So, let's talk strategy for how that game happened. Well, Baltimore came out, their defense is solid, but their offense is offensive sometimes, even with Joel on the ugliest quarterback in the league, Flacco. But Baltimore's defense is just, it's so aggressive, it's so scheming and blitzing, and they come at you from different angles. It's tough to scheme for, because you never know what you're going to get. I think that's a slogan or something, I forgot, so no copyright infringement. And Pittsburgh offense did a lot. They did enough to score points when they needed to, and win that game, which they knew was going to be tough, but they're going back to the big bowl, the bowl of soupness down in Tampa, so that's good to see. Then in the NIFC, or the NFC, we have the Cardinals. I can't believe I'm saying this. The Cardinals are in the Super Bowl. The Cardinals. I read something that the Cardinals are probably the worst team ever to make it to the Super Bowl, which I can kind of agree with, but they're playing well. Surprisingly, their offense, you can't say their offense is bad. Their offense is one of the best in the league, so you got to like their offense. You get Larry Fitzgerald, who is a beast, B-E-A-S-T. That's breast without the R. And that's kind of funny because actually he plays with a guy named Steve Breaston. You know, so you got Larry Fitzgerald, the beast, without, playing with Breaston. You take out the R and on, you have beast, which Larry Fitzgerald is. But he's going to get lots of coverage in the Super Bowl. Well, he's going to get lots of coverage. Anquan Bolton's going to get some catches, and same with Breaston, or best on, if you want me to be more kosher, it's less sexual. But yeah, the Cardinals, they did a lot to Philadelphia on their defense especially. Darnell Dockett, Bertrand Berry, I can't believe I actually know 4 guys on their defense. And then you got Rogers, Cromartie, and Adrian Wilson. All 4 guys are good, especially Adrian Wilson. I'm excited to see Adrian Wilson and Troy Polamalu go at it. I mean, they're not going to be facing each other, but I want to see who gets the hardest hits. Those 2 guys can hit it and quit it. I can't believe I just said that. So that is everything to do with football, so get your minds out of the gutter. But analyzing the matchup, I think Pittsburgh's got a tough time going up against Arizona's offense, who are surprisingly running the ball well, but Pittsburgh does a good job of that. I don't think Arizona's going to get more than odd yards on the ground. If they're lucky, I think they're probably going to get about 50 to be more realistic. So they're going to be passing a lot, which is going to put a lot of pressure on Warner, who will be getting a lot of pressure from Dick LeBeau's defense. You know, James Harrison, Farrier, Larry Boot with an E. Just great linebackers core, great line, good cornerbacks, and good safeties all around. So nothing you can complain about for those guys. So, and Arizona, I think Arizona's defense is going to put up a good fight. They got some good defensive players. They match up well with Pittsburgh's offense. I don't know if they're going to do a good job of stopping the run. I think they're probably going to give up about 100 yards on the ground. But in the end, I think it's Roethlisberger's going to make enough plays scrambling, and he's going to get the win, his second Super Bowl ring. I think Pittsburgh's going to win 24-21. I think Warner's going to get pressured a lot. He's going to fumble it in the second half, which is going to be a big turnover, and it's going to ice the game for the Steelers. So that's my prediction. Like I say, you guys are doing a great job, Emily. I know you don't watch a lot of football, but great analysis. Tim gives you any flack at all, feel free to slap him for me. So, well, my 5-minute mark's almost up, so I'm going to peace out. Peace.
All right, Aaron, thank you for calling in, and that's about it for the show here today. And he made his prediction, you heard it, and we'll get into ours later. And I may put some clothes on. So until that day comes, keep it fresh, keep it rocking, and keep the salad stocking. Yes. Woo! Peace. Woo!